there's still a very strong tendency to use entheogens as a kind of materialist, reductionist way of explaining them. There is kind of evidence that powerful entheogens were involved, certainly in the cult of Dionysus. It's questionable in the cult of Mithras, but there may have been lodges, so to speak, in which the entheogens were used. I think the Nederheim Mithraea shows Mithras in connection with the pine cone and pine tree, and notoriously Amanita mushroom grows in connection with pine trees. You have to ask yourself, perhaps they were lacing the drink with the extract of Amanita muscaria. But there again, that's not a mystery cult. That is the facilitation of a state of consciousness conducive to mystery cult and ritual activity. We have to differentiate the two, because otherwise you end up saying, well, the gods are no more than hallucinations, which is not what we're saying at all, because there's plenty of evidence of mystery style initiation in which the question of entheogens doesn't even arise. For instance, in Eleusis, where they do bring up this issue a lot, there's no way you can give 10,000 or 5,000 people an entheogen. It's just not, doesn't make any kind of sense. And yet the Telesterion, where they did the big initiation, held that many people.
While it can be useful and it can be a part of the experience, I think it would be the same thing as saying that a violin is music. Well, yes, a violin is used to make music, but music is also something separate from a violin
Yeah,
and can be something without a violin because you have lots of other instruments that can produce music. So they're not one and the same. And I think that's
yeah,
kind of the same thing where an
exactly.
entheogen is a part of that experience, but it's not the only thing that could lead
Yeah.
to that. And they're also not one and the same.